Dear student, in last section we studied the diode used as a rectifier and also we studied the filter circuit. The last topic of filter circuit that we have to get the regulated power supply. But for the regulated power supply we have to use here Zener diode, and in this session we have to study the different types of diode. Here Zener diode. The Zener diode is a heavily doped p-n junction diode which is operated in its breakdown region. That means it works only in reverse bias. The symbol of Zener diode is as shown in figure. Here, this diode works only in breakdown region. What is in the breakdown region that we have to study? When a PN junction diode is in reverse bias, a small and nearly constant current called the reverse saturation current passes through the diode. If the magnitude of this reverse bias is increased, this current increases very sharply at a certain characteristics reverse bias voltage, which is called as a PIV, that means peak inverse voltage, or it is sometimes also called as a Zener voltage, and the diode's valve actions break down. This is the explanation of Zener breakdown. Important part: controlling the doping concentrations. Zener diodes are manufactured with the PIV ranging from about 5 volt to 200 volt. The IV characteristics of Zener diode is as shown in figure. This is the next. We study the IV characteristics of Zener diode. As shown in figure, the characteristics. A Zener diode behaves like a normal diode when it is in forward bias, but when it is in reverse bias, it shows a breakdown. This breakdown just we discussed previously. Here, at a voltage called Zener voltage Vz, the current suddenly increases. If the applied voltage is increased beyond the Zener voltage, it is interesting to note that voltage remains constant at Vz for increasing current. Once the Zener breakdown occurs, this property of Zener diode is used in a voltage regulator. Now we have to study the Zener diode which is used as a voltage regulator. The circuit is as shown in figure that is on the screen. First we study the electric circuit. The circuit for regulating or stabilizing the voltage across load resistance RL against change in load current and supply voltage is shown in figure. The Zener diode is connected parallel to the load resistance RL such that the current through the Zener diode is from the N region to the P region, that is in reverse bias. The series resistance R, which limits the current through the diode below the maximum rated value. Now we discuss the working of Zener diode as a voltage regulator. When the input unregulated DC voltage V across the Zener diode is greater, that means in magnitude, than the Zener voltage Vz, the diode works in the Zener breakdown region. The voltage across the diode and load resistance RL is then Vz. The corresponding current in the diode is Iz. As the load current I or supply voltage V changes, the diode current Iz adjusts itself at a constant Vz. The excess voltage V minus Vz appears across the series resistance R. Since the voltage across RL remains constant at Vz, the Zener diode acts as a voltage stabilizer or voltage regulator. Now, we study photodiode. Photodiode. A photodiode is a special type of p-n junction diode which converts light energy into electrical energy. It generates current when exposed to light. It is also called as a photodetector or photosensor. It operates in reverse bias mode. Its symbol is as shown in figure. Now we study its working. When a p-n junction is illuminated, electron-hole pairs are generated in the depletion region. The energy of incident photons should be larger than the band gap of semiconductor material used to fabricate the photodiode. The electrons and the holes are separated due to the intrinsic electric field present in the depletion region. The electrons are attracted towards the anode and the holes are attracted towards the cathode. More carriers are available for conduction and the reverse current is increased. The reverse current of photodiode or photoelectric diode depends on the intensity of incident light. Thus, the reverse current can be controlled by controlling the concentration of minority carriers in the junction. The total current passing through a photodiode is the sum of photoelectric current the dark current, which is shown in figure. The figure shows graphical relation between the reverse current of a photodiode and the intensity of illumination incident on the photodiode. The sensitivity of device can be increased by minimizing the dark current. The characteristics is shown in figure. Now, the advantages of photodiode. First advantage, it gives quick response when it is exposed in a light. Second, it has linear response. That means the reverse current is linearly proportional to intensity of incident light. Third, it has high speed of operation. Fourth, its weight is very light and is compact in size. Fifth, wide spectral response. For example, photodiodes made from silicon responds to radiation of wavelengths from 190 nanometer of ultraviolet to a 1100 nanometer of infrared. And last is it is relatively low cost, but the photodiode has a disadvantages. First disadvantage is that its properties are temperature dependent, which is similar to many other semiconductor devices. And second disadvantage is that low reverse current for low illumination level. Some applications of photodiodes are as below. It is used in counters and switches. Second, it is used in burglar alarm systems. Third, it is used in to detect the visible and invisible radiations. Fourth, it is used in circuits in which fast switching and high speed operations are required. Fifth, it is used in fiber optic communication systems. And sixth, optocolors used to provide an electric isolation between the two electronic circuits. Some Now we have to study the solar cell or photovoltaic cell. Solar cell is an unbiased PN junction that converts the energy of sunlight directly into electricity with high conversion efficiency. It works on the principle. The principle is a solar cell works on the photovoltaic effect in which an EMF is produced between the two layers of PN junction as a result of irradiation. Structure of solar cell is as shown in figure. The working of solar cell is like this. When light is incident on a solar cell, the following sequence of events takes place. First, electron hole pairs are generated in the depletion region of p-n junction. These are photo-generated carriers. Second, the electrons and holes are separated and collected at the cathode and the anode respectively. Third, the carriers are accumulated and generate a voltage across the solar cell. And fourth, power thus produced is dissipated or utilized in the load resistance or in the circuit which is connected across the solar cell. The IV characteristics of solar cell are as shown in figure. Uses of solar cell. Solar cells are used for charging batteries during daytime so that batteries can supply power during night. They are useful at remote places for supplying power to various electronic equipment from calculators to satellites and space stations, to supply power to traffic signals in communication stations and in lux meter to measure intensity of light. Now we have to study the another type of diode, that means LED, that means light emitting diode. The definition of light emitting diode is that the light emitting diode or LED, as it is more commonly called as a diode, which emits lights when large forward current passes through it. The symbol of LED is as shown in figure. The construction of LED, now to see the figure, the LED PN junction is enclosed in a dome-shaped transparent case so that light is emitted uniformly in all directions and internal reflections are minimized. Metal electrodes attached on either side of PN junction serve as contacts for external electrical circuits. Now the working of LED. When the diode is in forward bias, electrons from semiconductor's conduction band recombine with holes from the valence bands, releasing sufficient energy to produce proton, which emits monochromatic, that means single color light. Because of thin layer, a reasonable number of these photons can leave the junction and emit colored light. The amount of light output is directly proportional to the forward current. Thus, higher the forward current, higher is the output. LED characteristics is shown in figure is forward when it is in forward bias, the characteristic is as shown in figure. The advantages of LED is that LED is a solid state light source. One first advantage, it is energy efficient, means more light output for lesser electrical power. LEDs are now capable of producing 135 lumens watts per watt. Second, long lifetime, 50,000 hours or more if properly manufactured. Third, rugged. LEDs are also called as solid state lights as they are made of solid material with no filament or tube or bulb to break. Fourth, almost no warm up period. LEDs start emitting light in a nanoseconds. Fifth, excellent color rendering. Colors produced by LED do not fade out, making them perfect or for displays and retail application. 6. Environment friendly. LEDs do not contain mercury or other hazardous substances. 7. Controllable. Brightness and color of light emitted by LEDs can be controlled. Applications of LED. An LED is used in variety of ways such as burglar alarm systems, counters, optical communication, indicator lamps in electric equipments, display screen of cell phone handset, LED television, vehicle headlamps, domestic and decorative illumination, street lighting.